Hi, I'm Stan Cotey with Fender. This is Winter NAMM 2019. I'm here to walk you through our 6 brand new pedals. These are brand new for just this show. So getting into it real quick we have the pedal everybody wanted us to do last year, which is the Treeverb. This pedal is basically every effect from a Fender guitar amp. So it has a 63 spring model, 65 spring model. It has a opto tremolo, it has a bias tremolo, it has a harmonic vibrato like from the Brown amps, very cool. And then it also has an ambient modulated plate sound just for fun. So I'll kind of walk you through some of the sounds. So spring reverb, and you can hear really the springiness of it. You can also set it to more human settings. The modulated plate sound is bigger. And just good for ambient washes. On the tremolo side, the opto trem is, in classic ways, it's a little choppier. The bias trem's a little smoother. And then the harmonic vibrato. Sorry, that was the harmonic vibrato. Harmonic vibrato is like from the Brown amp, so it's a variation of a phase shifter. The bias trem, there it is, and then opto. This pedal is true stereo in and out and has a tap tempo. So moving on, I don't have it connected, but I'll talk through it really quick. We have a Downtown Express. It's our first ever bass multi-effects pedal. So it's got a compressor, it's got a distortion that's voiced for bass, and it's got a 3-band EQ. It's got a direct output, it's got a separate tuner output and a mute foot switch for the tuner. Next up we have the MTG tube distortion. This pedal we did with our buddy Bruce Egnator, who's a completely wonderful human being. This is a high voltage tube pedal. It uses a new old stock US military tube, runs it on 150 volts for the plate. So people go like, okay, it's high voltage. This really is. Neatly, it has a switch mode power supply inside. So it's running off of a 9-volt DC pedal board power supply. So that's kind of fun. I don't know of a lot of other tube distortions that will do that. This is good for anything from light bluesy kinds of distortion to pretty crazy levels of gain. And then on the upper side of gain, and because it runs on high voltage, it's really good dynamically, so you can turn down and clean up pretty well. 3-band tone controls, Bruce's tight control, which tightens up the low end. It's got a foot switchable boost, which gives you more drive as well as more output level. So pretty straightforward and simple. We have an analog phaser pedal called the Lost Highway. We're doing 3 mod pedals. So we've got a phaser, a chorus, and a rotary speaker. They all share some features. So the Lost Highway phaser is analog, and it is a 4 or 8 stage phaser, and it can do sort of typical classic 70s disco phasing, or it can be a lot more subtle. It has 2 rate and depth controls, and you can foot switch between them where it morphs between them. So if you listen, so it speeds up gradually, and then it slows down gradually. And then what's cool about this is it has this dynamic sense thing on it where I can play, and it's slow now, but if I dig in, it'll speed up. And then when I play quietly again, it'll slow down. So you can kind of work it dynamically. It's really expressive. It's got a couple of cool vibrato things you can do. The Bubbler chorus is an analog Bucket Brigade circuit chorus, and it's the same kind of deal. It has the same fast, slow. And it does the same dynamic thing. And then lastly, we have the Pinwheel. The Pinwheel is our rotary speaker pedal. This also is true stereo in and out. It does a 122, a 145, and a vibratone. It has the power amp from a 122 built into it as well, so you can control the amount of drive or grind that you get. This pedal sounds great in stereo. And it has the same dynamic feature as well. So quietly, slow, digging, speeds up. And you can make it pretty grindy. Or keep it really clean. So that is the lineup of 6 pedals for Winter NAMM. For more information about these pedals and other Fender products, head to fender.com.